What's up, YouTube, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kaya Khalakhala, and I go by the alias Kim, QHIIIM. And the main reason why I go by that alias is simply because white people just cannot pronounce my name. So what do? I am a commodity trader that solely trades gold. And what is the purpose of this video? To explain my TRP, which is my trade reinvestment plan. This is not for educational purposes. This is not for entertainment purposes. This is for the sole documentation of my success. Right? Trading reinvestment plan. So this plan is split into about three different modules, which is trading reinvestment plan, capital size, capital account size, risk management plan, and each module contains about three steps. You know, and yeah, that's it. Let's get into it. Right, TRP, trade reinvestment plan. Right, module one. Get a live broker account, buy a funded account, fund live account with profits. Pretty simple, right? Pretty simple. Deposit the low income funds. The reason why we started the live account is because live broker accounts don't really require you to have a lot of amount. Let's say, for example, you do not have as much as you want to have to buy the account that you want. When it comes to profit, so you go to a brokerage account, deposit that amount, make a certain amount, and then go here, buy that, and then from here you reinvest it there. So let's explain this step. Deposit low income funds into a trustworthy live brokerage account. Um, Purchase a funded account from a trustworthy from with the live profits, as I said. Right. Step three: reinvest the profits back into the live account. The main reason why I say reinvest it back in there is because prop firms have rules and regulations that limit you, right, and make it more difficult to trade than it already is. So you want to get out of the prop firm space and go back to the live account space so you can trade flexibly without the rules and regulations, without as much rules and regulations as prop firms. So that's why the whole point is to try to reinvest back into the live account, right? You know what I'm saying? So Module 2, capital size of the accounts. The reason why capital size matters is because you're not going to be taking 50 Rand or 100 bucks and trying to 50 by 10x, 20x, right? Because you doing that, you are most likely going to blow the account. Let's be honest. You're most likely going to blow the account. And even if your risk management is really good, the return on investment is not going to be as good because you're risking such a small amount. So therefore, you're not making a substantial amount. So that's why I recommend you to start with a substantial amount. Starting price 2,500, up to whatever amount you'd like, I guess. You know, Step one: only extract profits after making about 60 to 80% of the original account balance. Right. The reason why I go for substantial amounts is because you aim for percentiles that are possible. Sure, it's very high percentiles, but they are possible to reach. Unlike 10 Rand, 20 Rand, or 50 Rand and trying to flip it to 1,000 Rand. That's not impossible, but you will just blow the account. Let's be realistic here, right? And the main reason why you want a substantial amount is so you could buy a large account. And why you want a large account? It has a higher return on investment. Step two: after passing evaluation phase, make 4% of the make 4% and extract 50% of the initial profit. So you extracted 2% of the initial account balance, after passing the evaluation phase. Depends what account you get and all that nonsense, right? The reason why I say 4%, why the percentile is very, very small, is because it's already a large account, and the trading rules and regulations are also going to restrict you heavily in being able to make 60 or 80%. So I go for small percentiles to make it more doable and easier and faster to get to my initial goal. I'm going with it. Then with those profits, you just deposit into the live account, you reinvest into the live account. This is a substantial amounts, right? These amounts. Because the reason why I say 15 to 65K is because you need to be able to pay yourself. You need to deposit a certain amount where if you make a certain percentage of that amount, you can pay yourself, right? Step three: extract profits after making 30 to 40%. Let's say every time when you make 30% of the account, you pay yourself. Or every time you make 40% of the account, you pay yourself. You get what I'm saying? That's for the sole reason of this. So this right here is for you to get years. So when you hear, you can pay yourself with the profits. You know. So we got that out of the way. Let's go to the module three, risk management plan. These are all the accounts and the risk management plans below them. Right. So a risk management plan is a very important thing. You have to have a total daily risk and a risk to reward ratio. The total daily risk is what helps you protect the majority of the profits or majority of the account that you already have, right? And the risk to reward ratio is the return on investment that you get on what you're risking, right? I prefer to put 1.1.5 because I believe that if you're risking a certain amount, you have to risk it in turn of making more of that account. You have to have a higher return on investment whenever you're risking something. So yeah, let's get into the steps. Step one, total daily risk 15% with the risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1.5 or 2 1 to 2.5. Right. Step two, risk according to the maximum loss limit recommended. Daily risk 20% to 25% of maximum loss limit with risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1.5 minimum. Right. The reason why I say risk according to the maximum loss limit is because accounts range. They have different risk to reward ratios. You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? So with certain account plans or certain prop firm accounts, the total, the max loss limit ranges. It will get higher, it will be smaller. It's just different, you know. And these risk to reward ratios, right, is to help you get faster to the profit targets. You know what I'm saying? Step three, total daily risk 10% with a risk to reward ratio of 1 to 1.5 to 1 to 2.5. Right? So this is helping you to get to the initial goal of what you want to do. So if I risk 10%, right, that means I genuinely need about two winning trades for me to be able to extract the profits that I make from that 10%. Right? So it makes it easier when you understand the numbers game. And I also believe another thing that you have to take into account is your win rate. Your win rate has to correlate with your risk to reward ratio. It has to correlate with the total daily risk that you have because you cannot risk about 25% of the account, but your risk your win rate is like 20%. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. You're most likely gonna blow the account, right? So you want to risk accordingly to your win rate. I'm saying my win rate is 70%, so therefore out of out of 10 times I win like 7 times. So I'm gonna put down the percentiles in such a manner where I can at least trade 10 times. So if I lose 3 times, I know for a fact that 7 times I can make back what I lost and more. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of numbers. It's a matter of understanding your win rate and correlating that with your risk management and your risk to reward ratios, you know? And yeah, that's it from me.